Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm gonna go over some of my Amazon favorite beauty must-have. These are my favorite products that I use every day, spanning from makeup, hair, skincare. As always, everything is going to be linked down below in that description box. And I have a QR code that goes right to my Amazon storefront where all of these items will be listed. So first, let's get into some skin prep. This is one of my favorite moisturizers. This is the Embryolisse Late Concentrate. This is a French product and I've been using this for years. And it's now sold on Amazon, but before I had to go to Paris to pick this up. It was like a very niche product. Now it's very popular, so you can get it on Amazon, which is so easy. The reason why I like this is that it's a lightweight moisturizer that looks great underneath makeup, and you can also wear this at night as like a nighttime moisturizer, so you can use it twice a day. And this is also a makeup artist favorite. If you go to New York Fashion Week, you're gonna see this moisturizer in a lot of makeup kits. It's like a go-to favorite moisturizer, and it looks great underneath the skin. The next item is one of my favorite sunscreens. This is from Supergoop. This is a watery lotion SPF 50 sunscreen, and the reason why I like it is because it goes on the skin so smooth. If you ever put on some face sunscreen and it gives you like a white or purple cast, this sunscreen does not give any cast. It's amazing. Just blends right into your skin and looks amazing on, and I really like this underneath makeup. And my makeup stays on just as it normally would with this sunscreen. I know I tried other sunscreens in the past where I feel like it just makes my makeup look really cakey or just really slimy feeling. It doesn't mess up your makeup when you wear this under your foundation, so it's a perfect sunscreen to put on. And also, any dermatologist or skincare professional will tell you sunscreen is a must wear every day. So I really like this one because it has SPF 50 and it blends into your skin perfectly. Also, I find that this container is really small, so it fits in your purse. It's great for travel. You can throw this sunscreen in any bag that you carry. Let's get into some foundations. First item is this e.l.f. Halo Glow. Now this is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Filter, and in some cases, like some beauty influencers will claim that this is actually even better than the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is a fraction of the price. So the product is a glow base that you can put underneath your foundation. That's how I personally like to use this product, but you can use this all over your skin and use just this as like your foundation. However, a glow filter, so it's very glowy on the skin, which is why I like to use it underneath my foundation. It really brings out that glow and it really shows nicely underneath your foundation. It kind of gives your skin a nice glowy base. This comes in multiple shades, so they have a light to dark range, and I like how it has a big doe foot, so it really pulls up the product. And this, I'm wearing it in shade 2. It is a bit orange when I apply it, but it does blend out nicely. This is definitely like my summery color, so I think as I go into the winter season, shade 1 would look really great on me. But again, it's a nice glow filter to prep your foundation for a nice glowy look. The next item is this Maybelline Super Stay Skin Serum. Now this is like a viral foundation product right now, and for good reason. So this is a skin tint, but it does provide medium to full coverage, and it also has vitamin C. So the applicator is in like this serum light, so it applies kind of just like a skincare product, and it provides up to 24-hour wear, and it just gives you a really nice glow, but it still makes your skin look like skin. It's very comfortable to wear. You can set this with powder. For the price, it's a great product. If you like wearing foundation but don't want to cover up like your actual skin, I highly recommend this one. And as I was filming this video demonstrating these products, my skin was just like not in the best skin mode, so you can really see how these products work with my skin. And I'm actually wearing this foundation right now. It's one of my favorite foundations to wear. It gives great coverage and my skin still looks like skin. Next up is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this by far is one of my favorite concealers because it's super hydrating. It has a larger applicator, so it's really easy to apply. It's a hydrating formula, so if you ever found like your concealer was super drying or it was really cakey, this one is going to bring in that moisture, and you can set this with powder and it will last all day long. And this is the concealer that I'm wearing right now. Great hydrating formula. Another foundation and concealer combo that I like to use is the Dewy Wet n Wild foundation. Now this foundation is under $6, but don't sleep on it. I'm telling you, this foundation always surprises me. So this is a very dewy foundation. It applies to the skin beautifully, and the fact that it's $6 is just incredible. The color that I wear is golden beige, and this is like my summery color, so when I applied it, it was a bit darker. I'm in this transition where I like change from my summer colors to my winter colors. This foundation has the most beautiful glowy look. Worth the try. Applicator, which isn't my favorite, but honestly I think for this you kind of get what you pay for, and this is what the formula looks like on. It blends so nice. It just looks stunning on the skin, and it does provide pretty good coverage. If you want more coverage, I would just do 2 layers of it. But again, a beautiful, stunning foundation. Another concealer favorite is the L'Oreal concealer. Now this is older packaging, they did repackage it. Now this is very similar to the Tarte Shape Tape. This is a more full coverage concealer compared to the e.l.f. one. And this one doesn't need to be set. So once you apply it, it just sets in the skin so beautifully. And it has a matte finish. The e.l.f. one has more of like a dewy finish. This concealer is like a full-on matte. Looking for a more full coverage concealer, I highly recommend checking this one out. I wear this in the color 360 Cashmere, and again, a great full coverage concealer. Now let's get into some eye. First item is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. I have mentioned this on my channel a few times, and if you're looking for a good mascara, a good everyday mascara that you can wear, I highly recommend this one. This is the mascara that I'm wearing right now. This mascara gives volume and length, but it still makes your lashes look like your real lashes. And this is a true lengthening mascara. The wand has nice short bristles, so I feel like it really gets into your lash line. And I feel this is just a great everyday mascara. It looks really natural, but it still gives you that volume and length that I love. Another trend in makeup is putting some white liner in the inner corner of your eye. This really brightens up your eye, and I tried out this Essence liner. This one is super affordable, and it really just gets into your lash line to make your eyes look bigger, and this liner is an affordable option for making your eyes look bigger. Next, let's get into some eyebrows. I love the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This is a very popular eyebrow pencil for a good reason. One side has a nice spoolie, so you can kind of shape your brows that way, and then the other side has the actual product. Now, I do also love the NYX pencil, which is basically the alternative to the Anastasia one. So if you want to save some money, I highly recommend the NYX pencil as well. This one is around $10, where this one is a bit more expensive. The NYX pencil also has the spoolie on one end and then the product on the other end, which is retractable. Now, the only differences for me is that the actual pencil itself on the Anastasia kind of just goes on a bit more smoother, and then the color on the Anastasia as well matches my brows a bit better. So those are the 2 things that I can pinpoint as to why this one costs a bit more money. And the spoolie on this one also is just a bit better. But if you want kind of the same vibe, I honestly love the NYX one as well. I go through this one a lot just because it is a bit more affordable. It's great to have a few of these in your purse or your travel bag or your actual place where you do makeup. I get the NYX one in the taupe, and then the Anastasia, I get this in the soft brown. And I feel like the Anastasia, for me, the soft brown is like my perfect color match, but honestly, difference is very minimal. I do love both of these. I will also leave these both linked down below. And then if you like to shape your eyebrows, I love this NYX glue. It's very easy to apply because it has a spoolie already in it, and it kind of has like this glue texture. You can shape your brows after they're filled in if you kind of want more of like a full like bushy brow look. This kind of keeps your brows in place. So I love the fact that the spoolie is attached to this and it's very easy to apply. Now let's get into some my favorite lip products. First is this NYX liner. This color in Peekaboo Natural is the most beautiful lip liner color. It's like the perfect mauvey color that reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk line. I have this on right now. The color for me is just so good, and this pencil is really affordable, and it goes with a lot of like my neutral lipstick. Next is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Now these are very, very similar to the Rihanna lip glosses. So I have these in 2 different colors. The first color is Reef, which I mentioned in my summer favorites video. I would find that this color is definitely great for summer. It's very peachy, but as we move into the fall season, I love the color Silk. It's a perfect fall color that kind of adds a bit more deeper tones. It's the lip that I'm wearing right now. The actual product itself has a large applicator. So this lip gloss goes on with a full-on color that adds a bit of shine. Now these do have a light scent to them, but they aren't like super sticky. With some lip glosses, like you put it on and all you can think about is the stickiness. Whereas these are very smooth and very comfortable to wear on the lip, and they're very hydrating. Now I will say you do have to reapply this lip as you go throughout your day. It's not gonna like fully last all day long, but it is a gloss, and I find that you have to reapply glosses anyway. So I love the fact that these have full on color with a beautiful gloss texture. Then comes my all-time favorite lipstick. All-time favorite, and it's from Revlon. This is Untold Stories, and this is a matte lipstick, and the color on this is perfect. As I put it on my hand, it just has that beautiful pinky mauvey tone that I think works well with a lot of different skin tones. In fact, this is the lipstick that I grab all the time when I want to put on a lipstick. And I actually have more than one of these because I have one in my purse. I have one where I do makeup. I always have it on hand because it's a very easy lipstick to apply as well. So you don't really need a mirror. Now let's get into some cheek makeup. First is this Milk bronzer stick. This is in the color Baked. And this is such a small product, which I love. This is great if you travel a lot and you want to have a stick bronzer. It's in a retractable package, and you just place this product where you want to add some bronze. It's a very creamy texture, and it blends really well on the skin, and it really gives you a nice bronzy look. I love the fact that it's super small and you can throw it in your bag, and it blends out nicely with a sponge on your face. So it's very easy to apply, and it gives you that nice bronzy look in a cream formula. Another favorite product is the Revlon Skin Lights in Sunlit Glow. This is the most beautiful bronzer shade ever. I'm wearing this bronzer right now, and I feel like it has a bit of like shimmer in it. So it's a very pretty natural looking bronzer. I've actually used this in completion, and this is my second one of these. So I have repurchased this. It adds a beautiful glow to your skin. Now it is a baked like kind of formula, so the powder itself is pretty fragile. So this one did break on me. Be careful when you throw this around. This one has fallen like off of like where I keep my makeup. So it's fallen on the ground, so it did break on me. Overall, the glow of this is just so beautiful. It's very easy to apply, and I love, love, love the shade of it. This one is one of my all-time favorite bronzers. Next up, we have this Milani blush, and it's very, very similar to the NARS Orgasm. This is in their Luminoso shade, and it has a beautiful kind of bronzy, peachy, shimmery blush tone to it. This is the blush that I'm wearing right now. I can even apply a bit more so you can see the beautiful like peachy tones to it. I feel like this blush is just so stunning on, and the color is very similar to the NARS Orgasm for a fraction of the price. If you love a peachy, shimmery blush, I highly recommend to check this one out. I feel like it just looks stunning on the skin. And to finalize your makeup, this is one of my favorite all-time setting sprays. I've used a few others in the past, and the sprayer on this is so fine. I just sprayed it. You can hardly see it on camera. The spray on this is such a fine spray. I've used other like setting sprays in the past where the spray was kind of like thicker particles, and I feel like you could see where it was sprayed. With this, it's so fine on that you can really get an even spray all over, and this one just sets your makeup. It also has like a cucumbery scent to it, so it's very refreshing on. And this is very, very similar to the Urban Decay setting spray for a fraction of the price, an amazing sprayer. And this really does set your makeup. If you have like oilier skin, this will set it in place for all day wear. So this is one of my all-time favorites. Next up is the Vita Liberata Body Blurring Makeup for your whole body. I have featured this before on my channel, and this is essential if you like to show your leg but want to make your skin just look like completely bronzed and even tone. I recently wore this during New York Fashion Week. As you can see, my skin just looked amazing with this product on. I had it all over my chest. I do have chestney. This really blurs out any like chestney or veining that you might be concerned about. This does come in different shades. I'm wearing this in medium. This is like my summer shade. This is my summer shade. I have to get this in a lighter color for the winter season, but it really just gives you a beautiful glow. When you put it on, it feels a bit wet, but as it sets in, you won't really have any transfer. And I would recommend to shower after you use this product, just because in the shower it's going to come off when you scrub it with your body wash. I feel like if you slept in it, it might transfer onto your sheets. This is great for special events, showing off your legs, and concealing any body concerns you might have. It's also a very thick product, so you don't need a lot. This is what it looks like with just the product. So it really does kind of just give you that amazing blur. But I do mix this sometimes with like my other like favorite lotions. so it's not too heavy and gives a light blur. But if you want to go full on blur, use the product alone and it will give you like the most amazing airbrush look. Now let's get into some hair favorites. First up is my favorite dry shampoo. This is from Amika. First of all, the scent of this is so good. I like to use this to extend my hair washing days. Recently, I've been going into like washing my hair less. I was an everyday hair washer. That was me. Now I can wash my hair every like 3 or 4 days. This is day 3 hair and we're looking pretty good. But to extend my hair even more, I love this dry shampoo because I feel like it just works. So I like to spray it in, wait about 5 minutes, and then I like to massage it into my roots. And I feel like this helps me extend my hairstyle for a long time. Next up, we have the Shark Flex Style. Now this is a more pricey product. However, this is a very similar system to the Dyson Airwrap, but it's basically half the price of it. So if you've never seen this over like the internet, it's basically a hair dryer, blowout, a curler all in one. Now I could probably do a whole video on just this, so I'm gonna go over it very quickly. This is the base of it. It comes with all of these attachments. The first attachment is a hair dryer attachment, and I love this feature where you can kind of just fold it in half. And the power on this is super powerful. So this is a very powerful machine. It also comes with like 2 paddle brushes. This is good for like creating a lot of volume in the roots. And this is a straightening brush. And then it comes with 2 curling attachments, one for each side. So one rotates this way and the other side rotates the other way. And it really just adds a ton of volume to your hair. What I find different from just a regular curling iron, it kind of gives you more of like a blowout look. So I use the curls as I was demonstrating this, and then this is my hair like an hour later. So I would say if you want the curls to hold, you would have to set them in with clip. It does kind of just give you a nice, beautiful blowed out look. I did like comb my hair through this, so it does add a lot of volume to your hair. I also have very long hair, and I like how it just kind of gives you that beautiful salon look. Next up is this hair wax stick, which I featured in other videos. The reason why I like this is that it gives you that smooth look. It takes away any flyaways and gives you a really smooth hairstyle. This is great if you want to take flyaways out when your hair is laid flat. All you do is just put it in your hair like that. Or if you're doing like a slick back pony look, this really gets everything in place, and the wax itself isn't that sticky. So when you put it in your hair still feels like hair, which is why I love this stick. I hate when like products just weigh my hair down, especially since I have very thin hair. It makes your hair still feel like hair, but it definitely smooths everything out, which I love. Next, let's get into some tools. These are the Real Technique brushes. Now, if you are still using that little brush that comes in your eyeshadows, please let's move on from those, and you need some other makeup brushes. I love the Real Technique brushes because you're getting a really high quality product, and they always come in a few different sets. This is like their eye set. These are all dirty brushes because I go through these brushes every day. I like the variety of the brush set. You can create so many different looks with these, and these are such a staple when I do my makeup. And I also love the beautiful purple tone to them. They work great quality, and you can create so many different looks with these. Another favorite is the Real Techniques blender. Now this is very similar to the Beauty Blender. I know the Beauty Blender is like $20 for just one sponge. You can get a 2-pack of these for under $10, so you get a lot more for your money. They honestly work the same. This blends your makeup really well and really seamlessly in the face, and I feel like I always replace my brush every few months, so I love the fact that this is really affordable. Another favorite brush is this Face Made triangle brush. Now this is perfect for setting in powder in like hard to reach areas. It fits perfectly on your finger, and you can really just press in your powder, and it really just sets in those like hard places to reach, especially in your corner of your eye, in that nose area. And then you can also like chisel out your cheeks because it has a nice sharp edge. So this is a great brush to have to set that powder in hard to reach places. It also does come in like a larger pack, and it's super affordable. And I'm always grabbing this just to set in the makeup, and it's really easy to use. And last but not least is my favorite makeup remover. This is the Bioderma makeup remover, and it is my all-time favorite. This is again another French pharmacy product. product, and for a few years you could only get it in Paris and it was really expensive in the US. Now they have a larger presence in the US and you can get it right on Amazon. Now this is my favorite makeup remover because it's very gentle on the eye area and it really just takes up all the makeup. Again, this is a makeup artist's favorite and it really just takes off all that makeup, even like stubborn eye makeup that doesn't want to come off, and it doesn't irritate your eyes. I've been using this for years and do not use any other makeup remover. It's my ultimate favorite. All right, so there goes all of my Amazon beauty find. I know it was a lot of product, but these are my all-time favorite products that I use every day. With that, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.